But shit, yeah, hey, y'all worse over there in Carolina now. It's worse over there.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Catch y'all in them backwoods over there.
Shit, Mississippi, they put your ass in the creek, won't you?
Hell no.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte.
They still do little slick shit. You got to watch it.
Cameras, the action, all the pyrotechnics, everything was ablaze, everything was allowed here in Bank of America.
I don't know what they doing.
Carolina emerged from their tunnel.
I know what I'm gonna do to the Panthers. Aztec, I'm gonna beat them by 10. Go for the Swanks already. What you doing? You cheat?
Wait a second. Let me make sure I got all my shit set up. Make sure I'm right. Make sure I'm right. Make sure I'm right. I apologize. I ain't trying to.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, Pride?
Why you sound so sad, man? You alright?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just tired.
It's tired, man. Yeah, right. Last time damn, man, I ain't finished, man.
I am, dog.
Hey, I need one more pause, man.
Shit, yeah. Oh, come on, hold on.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey.
Hey, I'm about to win the Super Bowl too, Mo, but I don't even think that league count.
Yeah, no, it don't count.
It do count, dog. Get that Super Bowl.
DMV league, the other Jones.
That shit don't count, man.
It's all, man. Yeah, it's all.
Yeah. He sent the game all to the playoffs, man. How that shit count?
It do count. Nah, the old league. And you play him.
You sent that shit all to the playoffs.
Super Bowl, bro. I'm winning that Super Bowl. I had to beat my brother just to get into the Super Bowl. So I'm definitely going to win that motherfucker.
And it likely forces a punt situation on
I don't know. I'm gonna stick around, Mo. It's just that, like, I was in so many leagues. I was realizing 11 leagues, and I was like, damn, let me just leave out the ones that I'm doing bad.
11 leagues?
Yeah, cause like Mo, y'all be bullshit, Mo. Other leagues be moving like shit, so I just like fuck it. Bro, some leagues advance 24 hours, and then the other one like every 20 or 72 hours. So
they will go for it. Now
you feel me? But yeah, that's why I came in this party too. I definitely need an invite. What team that's open and run for us? I get back the Patriots if they still open. If not,
look at it.
I mean, the Buccaneers, if they still open, I go back to the Buccaneers. Yeah, cause I was just like, damn, fuck it, let me just go ahead. But then my brother in the league, so it's like, yeah, I gotta be back in the league now so I can whip his ass. But who else open though? These two. The worst that she did. I was like, you got. This ain't the one that we had, son. This is a backwood rope. What are you talking about? Nigga, you got that one. You don't know what you did to it. You probably threw it away.
Yeah.
Let me see, because I'm in right now. I'm at 5 now. So if I add that one, that'd be 6. But I think this jump right here that nobody really playing, like the DMV league that's in the Super Bowl right now. So I might just drop that out. I got one my Super Bowl. Yeah, the other jump before the OG lead.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Peterson, Charles, at age 33, I think when he signed with the Redskins, he was wondering what would this season be like. Well, it started off pretty good.
Yeah, and you remember the reason why they're asking that question. Age 33. Last season didn't end very well in Arizona. Had some good games.
I can't believe I lost the mirror, dog, in that fucking playoff game.
96 yards in the season opener for Washington at Arizona.
And post the play.
Back for 20 against Indianapolis. And then 120, a big performance against Green Bay. At his best, you're getting Adrian Peterson, but defense is fear.
I might have been a lot of money, though, for all these draft picks.
Alluding to pressure right.
Yeah, it is money. Well, I didn't sign none of the people I was supposed to sign that they want so much. But I'm not doing it.
He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, since he's about to be lit.
Down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Oh, he was. Oh, he was.
McCoy. Jordan Reed has it. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Redskins with their first.
I know I gotta get a quarterback, because once Alex Smith gone, that's it.
They'll run with Peterson.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, fuck him now. That's why I can't play with them, because that man got a. It's like they put that man, like he got his own mind, his own and that.
The conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to hold the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Following the penalty, it's Peterson.
All right, T-Ron.
Let's get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
And the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go through the air.
He's going to get it running right. Oh, what a move. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the line.
His pass became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It never materialized.
They'll run for Peterson. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, she coming back over there?
Old school football, because this has turned into a good old-fashioned goal line stand. So
you ain't got sheet.
What do you do now? Do you decide to run it or throw it if you go for it on 4th down?
Yeah. I got sheets at home, but I ain't even know you had any.
Nothing as the Redskins strike first. They took it all the way to the 1, but in the end, for 3.
Just doesn't sound right, does it?
So don't be having a week.
Down to the 1-yard line. Isn't that supposed to be a play in the end zone that culminates in a touchdown for your team?
And per usual, it felt like the guys on the sideline wanted to go ahead and go for it.
Of course they did, but of course head coach, it defers back to him.
You said what?
Decision. Let's get 3 out of this. Make sure we get some points.
Carolina takes the field again here, and you know I was thinking earlier in this game back to Super Bowl 50, that Carolina team that went 15-1. How great that squad was. I don't know that this year's version is as good as that, but they're starting to play more like that team, aren't they?
They certainly are, and then they've got an added element. I think they're a little more explosive and more positioned than that team that was 15-1. What I mean by that is Christian McCaffrey can run it inside, but you get him out in open space and catching the ball. That gives you a whole different element than what they had before. Curtis Samuel's starting to come along. The rookie DJ Moore at wide receiver. Devin Funchess and his ability to
let me put myself back into
for people and catch the football. And Cam continues to be Cam and will run the football, especially in short yardage situations. So I think this team is really coming together, and don't ever underestimate their defense.
He'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. a gain of 10, and they pick up the first.
I don't think what we just saw there was any surprise, because when Christian McCaffrey came out of Stanford, we knew he was a threat running it and catching it. And any way you can get the ball in his hands, he wanted to do so. Personally, I thought he ran the best routes of anyone coming out of his draft class, and that included the wide receivers.
Last year, 80 receptions, also in the return game. He's a bit of a Swiss Army knife, isn't he?
He certainly is. Every which way you want to go, however you want to package him, I do think his running production will increase in 2018.
On 1st and 10, Newton. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. From the gun, here's Newton. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Preston Smith in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. So that leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Newton. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Zach Brown in there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. Back deep for the Redskins, Jamison Crowder. This is taken at the 23. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Washington Redskins. Charles, this is a
Rod,
team
you talking to yourself?
back out. It's a team that you've seen several times this year. What do you make of this crew as we hit the home stretch of the regular season?
They're old school. I mean, truly old school football. Run the football on offense, stop the run on defense, and that's how they've won games. Adrian Peterson, been a revelation this season. Multiple games over 100 yards, approaching 100 yards in other games. But when he doesn't run it well, they don't win the football game. And that defensive front starting to come into
but they gave you some decent people though, man.
That's how they win their games best. Not throwing the ball.
I wish they would have gained their schedule towards the end of the season. Week 13 and 17 both against the Eagles. Those could be two huge football games.
Stop, dog.
Monster games, and don't forget,
Put him on the bench.
Washington already has a win over Dallas earlier this year.
That's bullshit right there. He was sacked right there. He fucked up. That's why you threw the ball out of bounds. He had no pressure on you. You seen that dude right there.
The line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. McCoy. Damn. In the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. You know, Charles, it is hard to believe that we are sitting on the doorstep of Thanksgiving week. Already that time of year, but it always gives us good football. One of the games on Thanksgiving, Chicago and Detroit, that'll get the party started at 12:30 Eastern.
One of the traditional games, Detroit hosting, Dallas hosting, but in this case, we will stay in the Motor City. And this is the longest-running annual series in the NFL. A lot of people think about Detroit and Green Bay or Chicago and Green Bay. It's Detroit and Chicago. They've met at least once a year since 1930, 178 times total, and they just met 2 weeks ago in Chicago and going to do it again.
Here's Newton now on 2nd down. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Zach Brown. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone. And you can hear it all the way up here.
Bro, I think I'm going to score it now.
Turn the block, find the spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
1st down, here's a run with Peterson. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
On second down, Peterson. And
Stay outside.
One
Stay
tackle, but then
outside.
quickly brought down. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. Here's McCoy. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. They'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down. They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? On a West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to be a touchdown or a check down, meaning they like to press it downfield. If they don't have it, swing it out, which is exactly what we saw there.
Shit.
Great pursuit and tackle to make a nice play.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Well, week 12 in the NFL, also Thanksgiving week, and 3 games on Thanksgiving. We know about Chicago and Detroit, Washington, and Dallas. Don't forget about the 3rd and final game on Turkey Day, just as the early Black Friday shoppers are lining up. Atlanta and New Orleans.
And those Black Friday shoppers will be throwing serious elbows about the time this bad boy kicks off. Now think about this weekend, or think about this Thanksgiving. It has the feel of a college rivalry weekend, doesn't it? Every game, intense rivalry. Chicago, Detroit, Washington, Dallas, and now this one, Atlanta, New Orleans. These two don't like each other very much. A huge game in the NFC South. Can't wait to watch this with Matt Ryan, Drew Brees matching each other throw for throw.
And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. On 3rd down, Newton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football.
Hey, Roger, you got 1st down, you have.
On every snap. Another nice job there for us in the completion.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Now it's Crowder. Look at the spin. Balance. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Redskins will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. Look at Washington as they come onto the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit. They're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Out to the left here to Reed. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there at 22.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Jordan Reed was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. McCoy. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
We think we can win this game, man.
Final play
Yes,
of the
sir.
first half, barring a penalty.
21.
As they come up
21-0. It's going to be the final score.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
On first down, McCoy throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. It's a gain of 5, and it'll make it second down. Back to throw. McCoy. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Mario Addison in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. The Redskins on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is third down and 12. Operating from the gun, McCoy. It's brought in by Dodson. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big gain of 39 on third. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. On first and 10, McCoy. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They come out here in the eye. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Give him 3 on the game there. Second and goal.
And that's one of the reasons we like to blitz even on.
And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point.
11 more, Rod. Game over.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Text my damn wife. I'm good now.
Oh, but you're going to tell me make sure ain't nobody in the room. Oh,
Out to
okay.
kick it away.
I had to text her, man, she needed to come over here for a minute. She clocked up, getting prepared for
That's
Thanksgiving.
fielded in the end zone.
I
To
got
the
you.
house myself.
Now a hit.
Oh. Get the ball. Damn, he
So
catch
a
that.
teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now first and 10 at their own 22. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Stronger than that.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
That catch good for 5. It's third down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. And incomplete here on third down.
Go for it, you bad ass. No, you going for it.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on fourth down.
And they blitz. Pick it up.
They are going to go for it. It's Newton. Trying for right, and it's intercepted. And it's Clinton-Dix with a pick. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
I had it.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot.
Respect me,
Rod. If you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Nobody else is going to beat you.
Now on first and 10. Throwing on first down. McCoy.
Damn.
This one is incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Josh Doctson. That'll bring up second down. Well, pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Out to the left, it's complete to Doctson.
He's
taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And a nice gain at 21 yards. On first down, McCoy. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal. Throwing again, McCoy. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey, and he's going to be taken down here at about the 10. Tackle made there by Mason Foster.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To throw on third down, Newton. And he comes back with one complete.
I can't have him in that right now. I cannot have him in that spot no more. How's he even in there? He not down in a set. That's your play, bro. He got to be in the game.
Have the first down as he's marked down just shy of the 20. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he'll power his way up near the 25. The tackle there by Fabian Moreau.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
To throw on second down is Newton. Taking a shot for Samuel. And it's caught. One-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 76 yards. And the Panthers have got it back to a one-score game. Graham Gano on for the extra point. Gano the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Gano out to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
You lucky, boy. Goddamn phone. Steady ringing.
And it comes out to the 25-yard line. So out now come the Redskins. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively and try and settle things down. Not just
Leave the prep.
throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
You can't even hit a front door bill.
No screen, it's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
You ready?
Cleveland up there, bro.
You ready, Mir?
You think Cleveland too, and
Alright.
Touchdown, Panthers.
Okay, Rod. I'm gonna get back with you.
Oh, yeah, you about to get your ass beat. I see. Don't run up out of here.
I got league game, dog.
Don't run your ass about here.
I'm finna beat this man talking all that noise, man.